And joining us now live in studio, we've got Dr. Rob and Aurora to discuss. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. We've been snacking the whole time. We've been doing those studies. Yeah.
If you hear a crunching sound in the background, yes, it's this one.
Not me.
It's not Rob. I don't know if you want to try one.
No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Thank you.
Alrighty, and of course, fleas and ticks. Fleas not a huge problem in our area,
right.
But primarily a nuance. There's a few flea-related diseases, but ticks, we know. Ticks are a problem in this area, especially this type of year.
Yeah, and I think, I was just talking to my mom this morning saying that she saw some ticks yesterday when she was out. So it was plenty. Yes, plenty nice enough to get the ticks out. And we've been hearing reports here for the last even month that since that snow, all our snow melted, that a few ticks have been seen. So we're at the beginning of that process. So definitely be watching out for these little guys. Obviously, they're not quite as big as this. We've got a couple pictures here and there. The fleas versus ticks.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah. So fleas, interesting enough, I was reading it can jump like 150 times their length. So that's like 19 inches. These guys are fast. You can generally see them, part the hair pretty again, quick, and you can catch them and literally see them.
Yeah.
Ticks, on the other hand, are pretty slow.
Ticks freak me out.
They are. And
they really disturb me.
Yeah, they have 8 legs.
Really
they're in that class of spiders. So yeah, they're a parasitic arachnid. So that's why we don't like them. Is they, at least for
full
me,
body
I
shiver.
don't like
See, that's what I cannot stand.
So
I had a dog once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can really see ticks as they become engorged and they're taking their meal. They will become quite big, sometimes as big as the end of your thumb, or even bigger, depending on the species that you find. They can get on every animal, including us. And they really like the tall grass, so they hang out on the end of that. They have their little fingers and legs hanging out there, ready to grab a hold of your pant legs, or for our pets, getting on our dogs and cats, and then bring them into our house, and that's never fun.
No, never fun.
Never.
And they creep you out.
Yeah.
And they make you ask many questions about what disease you are now left with.
Exactly. Well, luckily we don't live in some of the states where we see a lot of really bad diseases.
Right.
We're kind of on the border, and there's some talk that as the weather has changed and that type of thing, that some of those diseases, specifically Lyme disease, that is generally thought to be to the east of us, is starting to move this direction. And we're starting to see some of those diseases, especially when we have dogs and cats that are traveling throughout the nation, because a lot of us do travel with our pets, and they can pick up diseases that we never even thought of in good old hometown Montana.
Yeah, yeah. So definitely do your flea and tick treatments if your pet is amenable to that.
Right. There's a lot of options out there. You know, the good old-fashioned flea and tick collar is still available in a lot of locations. Anymore, though, a lot of veterinarians are recommending the oral treatments. One in particular, Brevecto, lasts for 3 months in your pet, in your dog, and specifically. So you give them this treat. It lasts and protects your pet for 3 months, which is really handy, because I can't remember to do hardly anything anymore. So.
Which is basically the season. So 3 months, spring into summer, and then into the fall. So 2 treatments, and you're
pretty good. Yep.
All right. Well, Dr. Rob, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing in our, again, anatomically correct models.
Exactly.
And good to see you, Aurora. We always miss you. And we'll be back right after this.